Saddest retirements in NHL history. Back on November 21st, 2005, the Detroit Red Wings were playing what seemed like just another regular season game against the Nashville Predators, and on the bench sat Jiří Fischer, a young defenseman from the Czech Republic who was only 25 years old, although at 6'5", he was a physical force on the ice and had already helped Detroit win the Stanley Cup back in 2002. But just 12 minutes into that game, something happened that nobody inside Joe Louis Arena will ever forget. You see, Fischer had just finished a shift and sat down when he suddenly collapsed onto a teammate. At first, the crowd was confused, but then panic spread as it became clear something was terribly wrong. His heart had shot up to nearly 300 beats per minute before stopping completely, so he was lying unconscious on the bench while doctors rushed over to save his life. But what makes this story even scarier is how close Fischer came to never waking up again. The thing is, for 6 long minutes he had no pulse. Red Wings team Dr. Tony Colucci performed CPR while staff used a defibrillator to shock Fischer's heart back into rhythm, while players from both teams stood in silence as the arena went completely quiet. It was the first time in NHL history that a game was postponed because of a medical emergency, but that night was not the end of Fischer's health battles. As it turns out, he later had more heart episodes at home, even while just sitting on his couch. Doctors diagnosed him with a dangerous rhythm problem that could strike again at any moment, so no matter how much treatment he received, it was too risky for him to ever play again. But sadly, this story does not have the kind of ending most fans were hoping for, since Fischer was forced to retire at only 25 years old, right when his career was just taking off.